Your title slide isn't just an introduction, it's the showstopper of your presentation. Let's learn how to design this eye-catching slide. These are the elements I will use. The color palette I chose from coolors.co. The fonts are Arial Black and Brush Script MT. And the image which I downloaded from pexels.com. You can take a screenshot to use them in your next presentation. We have 5 easy steps to follow. The first step is to create the background. Add a blank slide. First we'll need to set the image as a background image. To do so, paste it in the new slide, then crop it to an aspect ratio of 16:9. Cut the image by pressing and holding Ctrl key, then taping X. Right-click on the slide and choose Format Background. Click on Picture or Texture Fill in the panel on the right side, then click Clipboard. Next, we'll add a rectangle and cover the whole slide, then fill it with white and remove the outline. The next step is to decorate the slide with few shapes. Insert a rectangle, then rotate it like this. Duplicate the rectangle and position it above the other one. Remove their outlines and fill them with the colors from the palette. Duplicate the rectangle and position to the left, then change its color. Insert 2 other thin rectangles, color them, then position them under the rectangle at the left. Now we will add the rounded rectangles. Insert a rounded rectangle and pull the yellow point to maximize its radius. Duplicate the rectangle several times and change their heights. Select the rectangles and decrease their width to 2.5 centimeters. Drag the rectangle at the right a bit, then select all of the rectangles and click Align, then distribute horizontally. Group them, then rotate and position them at the right. Now we can ungroup them. Select them, then right-click, select Format Shape, remove the outline, and for the fill, click Slide Background. Right-click again, then add an outer shadow. Next, we will add the text. Add your text, change the fonts and the colors. The final step will be adding animations. Let's head to the Animation tab. We're going to be using Lines Animations to animate the rounded rectangles, so let's select the first one, then add a line animation. Make it start with Previous. Click the red point and drag it to the spot where you want your shape to animate. When we preview the animation, we see that it goes up, but we want it to enter the slide from the top. To do so, click Effect Options, then Reverse Path Direction. Let's add some effect. Click Animation pane, then right-click the animation and select Effect Options. I will add a smooth start and end. Set the duration to 1 second. To easily animate the rest of the rectangles, click this animated one, then click Animation Painter, then click the second rectangle and drag the red point to the should-be starting point. Preview. Just perfect. Now animate the rest of the rectangles the same way. For the blue and purple rectangle we will use a fly-in animation, then in Effect Options select top right. Start with previous, and reorder the animations so that this rectangle starts before the rounded ones. Set the duration to 1 second, then add a smooth end like we previously did. Click the rectangle, then Animation Painter and click the blue rectangle. Drag the animation of the blue rectangle to the second order. Now for the rectangle at the top left, we will add a top left fly-in animation. Set the duration to 1 second, then add a smooth end. For the thin rectangles, let's add a wipe animation from the top and from the bottom. Drag the animations to the 4th and 5th order and set the duration to 1 second and delay it with 0.5. Use the Animation Painter to animate the last rectangle, then change the direction. Select the first rounded rectangle and make it start after previous. Finally, we will add a left fly-in animation to the texts. Start with previous and set a 1 second duration. Use the painter to animate the text at the bottom. Let's preview our title slide in full screen. I really love it. If you enjoyed transforming static slides into dynamic visual stories, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more animation brilliance. Don't miss out on our future content. Click that notification bell to stay updated on the latest PowerPoint techniques and creative presentations. Now, armed with these skills, go forth and elevate your slides to new heights.